Well, hello there. In today's brilliant video, we've got a lovely fluffy kitten. Also, in today's video, we've got another lovely fluffy kitten. So, keep watching today's video because it's all about lovely fluffy kittens. No bullshit whatsoever. Well, hello there, dearest viewer, and welcome back to my little corner of the YouTubies. Thank you all so much for joining me, and welcome to the only channel that debunks absolute nonsense without actually knowing what it's talking about. Anyway, now, before we go any further, please like, share, and subscribe. That would be fantastic. Thank you all so much, and a massive shout out to my channel members and patrons. Now, here we go. I've got them all numbered. Where were we? Alan L, Bob Sadler, Morris Gotro, District Driver, and Joe H. Thank you all so much for your kind and wonderful contributions. Yes, so as I said, dearest viewer, thank you and welcome. And I thought in my first video back, after not making videos for quite some time, because I'm so tired of this creation versus evolution. I'm so tired of globe earth versus flat earth. I'm so tired of frauditors thinking that they own the planet and they can go around filming exactly what they please without any sort of repercussions whatsoever. You know, I'm tired of it all. And I thought in my first video back, after a few weeks of not making like proper videos, I thought that I would show some videos of some lovely fluffy kittens. I mean, who doesn't like lovely fluffy kittens? I mean, you can't go wrong. If you're struggling for a Christmas gift, if you celebrate Christmas, for instance, you take home a lovely fluffy kitten to your girlfriend or your boyfriend, and they'll instantly fall in love with it. I mean, everybody likes lovely fluffy kittens. So, I put together a few videos of some lovely fluffy kittens. Please enjoy. Do you know, for a split second there, I thought I saw Matt Powell. Not a puddy cat, Matt Powell. It can't be. This is a video about lovely, fluffy kittens. Please continue. There he is again. What are you doing, man?
Warning! Warning! Bullshitter alert! Bullshitter alert!
He's very persistent, isn't he? So, I think we'd better cover one of his videos. So, in one of Matt Powell's latest videos, he claims to have debunked the Big Bang Theory in under a minute. Wow, his evidence must be compelling. So, let's have a look, shall we?
Folks, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth.
No, he didn't.
It is much more powerful, it is much more scientific than in the beginning, an explosion from an infinitely dense hot point created time, space, and nature, and everything that we see today.
You can't even get 10 seconds in without getting something wrong, can you? It was a rapid expansion, not an explosion. Now, I know that you and your cult leader, Kent Hovind, believe that an expansion or a rapid expansion and an explosion are both the same things, but they're really not. I've heard you say it on video, but they're not. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if I blow up a balloon, is that balloon expanding? Is it expanding rapidly or is it exploding? Answers on a postcard, please, Matt, and your cult leader, Kent Hovind. Thank you.
Remember, according to them, all of the stars, planets, galaxies, and oceans, everything that we see in the universe would have had to have been compacted down into an infinitely dense hot point.
How many things can you get wrong in under a minute? That's what I should have called this video. Goodness me. So what you're saying is the Big Bang Theory teaches that these stars were fully formed and these planets were fully formed, and about 13 billion years ago they spewed out from this hot, dense singularity, all fully formed. No, it doesn't teach that at all. Not in the diagrams that I've seen. And I'm going to show you a diagram right now and talk you through it. And here is a diagram that I have plucked from a Google. Now, in about a trillionth of a second or a billionth of a second, whenever it is, 10 to the power 32, it says it right there. Quarks start to form. Now, I don't know if I've pronounced quarks correctly, but doesn't matter. If you don't know what a quark is, it is a type of elementary particle and a fundamental constituent of matter. So, now you know. Anyway, in about 0.01 milliseconds after the expansion, neutrons and protons and dark matter start to form. No stars and planets yet. And about, 0.01 seconds, and between 0.01 seconds and 200 seconds after the expansion, helium and hydrogen nuclei start to form. Wow, no stars or planets. In fact, it's going to take another 380,000 years for even light to appear. Goodness me, and this is when the first atoms start to form as well. And during this time, it's the Dark Ages. So clumps of matter start to form. In fact, it's going to take another 300 million years for even gravity to come into contention here, and stars and galaxies start to form. Notice I said form, not spew out already fully formed like you claim it does. And then we got 10 billion years later, we've got anti-gravity, universe expansion accelerates. Obviously, it continues to this day. And 13.8 billion years later, we've got little old me. And we've got little old you. So, there you go. So yes, there you go. Stars and planets were not spewed out from this singularity. Dear oh dear, Matt, are you going to get something right?
And if this infinitely dense hot point exploded,
Expanded.
it would only shoot out smaller particles than what was contained in the center.
It practically did. In less than a billionth of a second after the expansion, quarks started to form. Oh, for goodness sake, man.
Think about it. If you have an explosion from a center point, all you have is little pieces of whatever exploded flying off.
Expansion. Stop saying explosion. Got it?
But according to them, these pieces of energy somehow formed into matter. They morphed themselves into planets, stars, oceans, galaxies, goo to the zoo to you and I.
What? But I thought you just said...
Remember, according to them, all of the stars, planets, galaxies, and oceans, everything that we see in the universe would have had to have been compacted down into an infinitely dense hot point.
But now you're saying...
But according to them, these pieces of energy somehow formed into matter. They morphed themselves into planets, stars, oceans, galaxies, goo to the zoo to you and I.
Well, I'm confused. So you must be as well, Powell. I mean, first of all, you started off by saying that the Big Bang Theory teaches that these stars, galaxies and planets were all condensed into this tiny dot, and now you're saying this tiny dot just contained energy, exploded, and that started to form stars, galaxies and planets. Which one is it, Matt? I mean, come on, show us your colours, man. Anyway, I'm still waiting for this absolutely compelling evidence that the Big Bang didn't happen. Where is this amazing evidence that the Big Bang didn't actually happen? Please, please, please show us.
I mean, it is just crazy. I mean, it is just crazy. I mean, it is just crazy. I mean, it is just crazy.
Well, I guess he doesn't have any compelling evidence then. See you soon. Ta-ra for a bit.